The heat wave continues, and I know it sounds like a broken record, but the end of this also offers something that we don't see here very frequently: tropical weather, at least a brush with it. This is Morro Bay live right now from 805webcams.com. A number of great cameras there you can check out, but here at the Yacht Club, looking very, very nice today, and a good place to beat the heat with temperatures in the 70s at the beaches. But we're still 80s and 90s in the coastal valleys, mid 90s in the Santa Ynez Valley and the deep interior valleys, the southern Salinas Valley, Carrizo Plain. We've got temperatures 100 to 110 still. 78 Santa Barbara, 80 at Isla Vista, 77 Lompoc, 78 in Cambria, 109 in the capital, 111 Fresno, 110 Bakersfield, 105 in Palm Springs. So you can see why those Cal ISO concerns are still there. The entire West is bathed in heat, and more is on the way. We still have an excessive heat warning through Thursday evening for the interior, and Friday another excessive heat warning ticks into place for coastal valleys. So we're talking about temperatures here well into the 90s, could be flirting with 100. But here's the good news. Yes, the next couple of days very hot in the interior, and that's why I think we could extend that excessive heat warning into Friday. But look at Saturday and Sunday, temperatures dropping into the 80s and 90s, and no return to the heat wave on my forecast for the interior. Now, coastal valley, same story here. When the weekend arrives, temperatures drop significantly and drop more next week, but in exchange for potential showers and thunderstorms from Hurricane K. Here is Hurricane K. Right now, winds 100 miles per hour. Category 2 storm. This is Cabo San Lucas, and that's the Baja California right there. What happens with this storm? Well, there's cold water to the north, and it's going to start interacting a bit with land here, so it's going to weaken a little bit. As it approaches the U.S. border with California, tropical storm status on Friday into Saturday, and ultimately becoming either extratropical or a tropical depression. So weakening is going to happen. A landfall will not happen. But again, there are hundreds of miles of moisture associated with the storm. So how much rain could we see here on the Central Coast? This is the very conservative GFS model showing at least a little bit of rain possible everywhere, but the South Coast may be up to a quarter. I think it's better to say that on the high side, we could see up to a ½ inch of rain essentially anywhere. There are a number of other models that do not agree with this particular model. I have much more discussion of the hurricane and what could happen with it at my story at ksby.com right now. The larger concern here is across Southern California, especially the high country here in Eastern California. You could see 1 to 3 inches out here. San Diego could even see several inches of rain, and parts of LA. And it's going to come in the form of showers and even thunderstorms. So there are flash flood concerns here. This is our 15-kilometer model. Only takes us out through early Sunday, but you can get the idea here. There are models that are much more conservative. Again, this is not a landfall or anything like that, but waves could be an issue as well. More on that on my story at KSBY. You can see what's happening here. Southern California getting the bulk, and we're getting a little bit of wraparound here from what's left. It will be remnants of K as we go through the weekend. But even into Monday, there are possibilities of isolated activity here and there. It's not going to dominate the weather, but it will end the heat wave. 108 Paso Robles for Thursday, 92 San Luis, 84 Santa Maria and Lompoc, 86 Santa Barbara. North Coast beaches will be in the 60s and 70s. North County 100 to 110 again. The deep interior, same story for Shandon and California Valley, 106 and 104 respectively. Pismo 77 degrees, still a good place to beat the heat. Orchid 86, 95 Los Alamos, 100 Solvang, 80 in Carpinteria. In the extended forecast, look at those temperatures drop. I didn't go with rain icons for most of San Luis Obispo County. I do think a smattering of showers is possible. Santa Maria and Santa Barbara a little more likely there, so I went with the icon with temperatures fading next week. And we're back after this break.